But 7 will be an answer choice. It's 14, and why? You add the protons and neutrons.
Wait, what are we finding?
The mass number.
Oh, okay.
We're finding this number up here.
Oh.
Okay. So if I'll give, in this question we'll say, you know, element blah, blah, blah has this many protons, this many neutrons, this many electrons. What is its mass number? And you just add the protons and neutrons. Very easy. All right. 28, how to read the atomic number of a given element from the periodic table. Well, you will have this periodic table with you for the test extravaganza. Actually, I'll be giving you a copy. And what do we look for on this periodic table?
The little numbers.
What little number? There's lots of little numbers.
The little one.
Which little one? This whole side has a bazillion.
Little blue.
This way, in this,
The blue one.
on this table, they happen to be blue. It's in the upper left corner. It's upper right on that chart. It's upper left on this one. Okay? Atomic number of protons. Alrighty, so if I said to you, what is the atomic number of vanadium? You would say, what's vanadium? Vanadium is right up there. V. 23. 23. Okay. Let's see. One more round? 29. How to calculate the number of neutrons when given a specific isotope. So this is kind of the reverse of one we did 2 questions ago. Ruthenium 101. Ruthenium 101 has how many neutrons?
44.
How many neutrons? You're saying 44. 44 is a number up here on the periodic table. It is the atomic number, which is the number of protons. So how many neutrons does this have?
57.
How do we get that?
67.
Yeah, subtract those two and we will get 57. Okay. 30. How to identify the number of protons, neutrons, and electrons in a specific atom. Oh my gosh, this is so easy. The question will say something like this. Well, pick an element. What's a good element?
GD.
GD, gadolinium.
64.
Einsteinium.
Gadolinium has, where is gadolinium? 64 protons, 64 electrons, and how many neutrons?
0.
No. What is 157 minus 64? 93? Okay. So answer choices would look something like this. A wrong answer choice would be 93 protons, 64 electrons, 64 neutrons. Why is that incorrect?
Because they switched the number of protons.
Right, we switch to the number of protons. Or a wrong answer choice might give everything is 64, or everything is 93. Or make the protons and neutrons the same and the electrons different. Okay? So if you know how to find protons, neutrons, electrons from the numbers up here, you will be fine. Read all your answer choices, though. 31 is similar to number 30. In fact, it's nearly identical. It's just asking you that same question about a different element, different isotope. And they are all specific isotopes, so it's not the average atomic mass. It's rounded off to a whole number in these 2 questions. Oh my gosh. Number 32. What is Avogadro's number and its definition? Missing this question is not an option. If you miss this question, we really should just flunk you in chemistry for 2 years worth of time.
Oh.
Okay? How many atoms are in a mole of our standard, on the periodic table, what is our element that's the standard?
Carbon.
Carbon 12. Carbon 12. How many atoms are in a mole of it? 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd atoms in one mole. Okay? Good job. What if I asked you about carbon 13? How many atoms are in a mole of carbon 13? 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd. Okay? Mole is 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd anythings. This should be like the easiest question on this test. Okay, bless you. 33. How moles of different elements compare. So, let's take a look at sodium and magnesium, element 11 and element 12. Okay? The atomic number of sodium is 11, the atomic number of magnesium is 12. So compared to a mole of sodium, a mole of magnesium contains what? They're whispering. It contains, huh? Compared to a mole of sodium, a mole of magnesium contains what?
More protons.
More protons. What does it have in terms of atoms? Same number. What if we compared magnesium to chromium? Element 12 to element 24. Same number of atoms.
Way more protons.
Way more protons. Same number of atoms. Because a mole is a mole is a mole. It's always 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd pieces of stuff. 34, the definition of molar mass. Well, if you wanted to calculate the molar mass of something, say sodium chloride, FSR, potassium chlorate, how would you do that? Molar mass. It is abbreviated ml. So the molar mass of NaCl, what would we do to find that? The molar mass?
Well, let's see, 22.989 plus.
22.9898 grams of sodium plus 35.453 grams of chlorine equals 58. Okay? So molar mass is simply the mass of a mole of that substance. We add up the atomic masses of all the elements in that substance.